And again, a couple of teams desperate for a W. Wichita State has lost their first 3 in conference play, averaging. Justin Hill trying to get right offensively, gives off to Washington. Corey Washington with a little runner in the lane.
Really good defense by the 49ers. He's a little bit long, but a rebound by Blackman.
Kylan Blackman with a rebound. He had 18 against Tulsa the other day, and there's a 3 by Jay-Sean Thomas. Braswell with a back cut that Bob was talking about in his keys to the game. Wichita State covered it up. Now Braswell tries it again and stuffs with the right hand. Robert Braswell, the 4th.
Wow. What a drive and dunk by Braswell.
Washington answers on the other end and one. Corey Washington being uber aggressive on the offensive end so far.
Watch him drive by Braswell, get to the hoop, and lay it in.
We're under 16 here to go first half. Rosado wants a straightaway 3. That wouldn't go. Bell pulls down the rebound. That's his second. 49ers have missed their last 5. Shockers have missed their last 4. And Xavier Bell draws the foul and will go to the free throw line. Jay-Sean Thomas picked up the first.
Thing that's been happening to the Shockers. They've been getting behind in their conference games as well and digging themselves a hole that they have to dig out of. Not so tonight. Doing a good job from the get-go tonight. There's a nice drive by Harlan Beverly.
Guys that prior to coming to Wichita State has had some success. He was at Lipscomb prior. There's Rolfe. He'll try an angle right 3, and it's good. Rolfe has 2 made 3s.
Like the 49ers going to stay in his zone defense.
Washington attacks and finishes.
Nice passing by Wichita State. Harlan Beverly.
Wichita State trying to extend its lead. Hill for 3. That's good. Well, that's got to feel good for Justin Hill. He was just 4 for his previous 24 from the field in his last 2. Charlotte trying to get it back to a 1-possession game. He had a great catch right down around his shins by Graves. And then he threw it away. Hill with a steal. Leaves for Washington and 1. Corey Washington with 13 points will go to the free throw line.
In there, watch him draw 2 defenders here. And here comes a third, then dishes it.
Again, down 7. You're in a little bit of a danger zone. You're on the road. Thomas trying to answer, and he does. A big shot by Jay-Sean Thomas. Most of the time this year, they've been very stingy, much like Charlotte.
Yeah, they have. They have, and it's gotten them in trouble in a couple of games, but you don't want to turn it over much in this game. It's a tight game. There's a nice bucket by Corey Washington.
Leading all 49ers. No surprise. Came in averaging about 17 a game. He is a walking double-figure scorer. Bell to answer, hits. Xavier Bell's first 3-pointer.
He can also drive as he's shown us from the corner. That time he slapped it away from Harlan Beverly as he tried to drive, and Graves with an easy one in the bust out in transition.
Basketball legs back underneath him.
Back to the zone by the 49ers. Trying to shut down the penetration of Wichita State, make them shoot outside. There's the shooter.
That's the zone buster right there, Bob McGinnis. They need him. And Charlotte turning up the defensive pressure just a little bit. DeGray wants a 3. And it rolls in for Ronnie DeGray, the 3rd.
As he sat out for 12 ball games, and the Shocker fans on their feet loving it to see Ronnie DeGray back in the game and knocking down a 3.
Straight away 3, answered by Reber. And there's a guy that we kind of hinted at that Wichita State might need to unlock a little bit. Harlan Beverly, he's a capable scorer.
Absolutely. Shockers needed to get him going and to get Justin Hill going offensively. There's a long shot. That's a big miss for Wichita State. They had a chance to get this lead back up to 9.
Now 8 out of 13 from the stripe and a miss, but a follow after Graves missed it. Rosado followed it up. Braswell with a guarded line drive 3 wouldn't go. Good tip by Beverly to himself. Races it into the front court, and he's going to finish.
Yeah, I think the Charlotte 49ers thought he was going to back it out and run clock, and Beverly recognized that and just went right by him and scored.
And Thomas went right by Beverly. There was Ballard to reject it, and a foul on the floor, and so is Wichita State's losing streak. Shockers get to 11-6, 1-3 in the American, and the tough luck 49ers now 0-5 in the AAC play, and they get Memphis next.